before we can understand. The ground trembles under our feet. Or visualize the moment when the world just stops. The streets are silent. The screens go out. Life, as we know it, plunges into the abyss. And then comes the question that echoes in every heartbeat. Where shall we go? Where shall we be safe? Today, I invite you to embark on a journey that many prefer to ignore. The underworld of billionaires who are preparing for the end of the world. No, this is not science fiction, nor movie script. It's reality, cold, silent, and billionaire. For decades, a movement grew in the shadow of the headlines, away from the eyes of the public. That of billionaires preppers, men and women who invest unimaginable fortunes to build bunkers, underground cities, fortresses as secret as impenetrable. But the question that hovers, like a cloud laden over our heads, is simple and disturbing. What do they know that we don't? Today we will unravel this mystery. Let's dive into the luxurious underground of these shelters. Let's understand what motivates those who have everything to fear the end. Take a deep breath. We're just getting started. It all started in a discreet way, in the middle of the Cold War, when the fear of nuclear apocalypse was part of breakfast. The government encouraged American families to build shelters in the backyard. A collective effort, almost naive. But today, the concern has changed face. They are no longer ordinary families building wooden shelters. Now, they are Silicon Valley tycoons, global investors, figures so powerful that they shape tomorrow, and yet fear no place in it. They are known as preppers, a simple name for monumental preparation. These men and women are building true fortresses, bunkers hidden in isolated islands, protected by flammable pits, drawbridges, water cannons ready to shoot down helicopters, and tunnels with poison gas traps. Does it look like an action movie set? Because know that it's real. And most impressive, many of these bunkers were designed not only to survive the event, the disaster itself but to resist other survivors. Yes, the real threat after the cataclysm may be the human being himself. Today, there are already documentaries, books, and investigations on this phenomenon. The cellars stuffing the pantry of Can gave way to billionaires stockpiling weapons, supplies, and escape plans. And we are not talking about small names. Reddit co-founder Steve Huffman prepared his arsenal and even performed eye surgery to ensure he would not depend on glasses in the apocalypse. Ishan Wong, Marvin Liao, Tim Chong, Antonio Garcia Martinez, Reid Hoffman, Sam Altman, Peter Thiel, and even Mark Zuckerberg appear on lists and rumors about secret survival projects. Many of them have chosen New Zealand as a safe haven, remote, green, and, in theory, away from the big geopolitical storms. The reality behind fear. But would it be just madness? Some scholars claim that there are no hidden secrets, just a genuine fear of collapse, mixed, of course, with the view of business opportunity. The end of the Cold War left abandoned missile silos that are now luxurious, apocalypse condominiums, equipped with swimming pools, schools, cinemas, and underground libraries. Bradley Garrett, author of the book Bunker, Building for the End Times, calls it Trade of Fear, the new frontier of the security market. Douglas Rushkoff, media theorist, once attended a meeting with 5 billionaires to discuss survival strategies. He left there terrified. The magnates were debating how to maintain their faithful security after the collapse of social order, even suggested the use of shock collars to control loyalty. When questioned, many of these billionaires are frank. They fear that when automation eliminates millions of jobs, popular anger will turn against them. And deep down, they know that they will be targets. The criticism of bunkers. But in practice, do these bunkers guarantee salvation? Experts say no. An isolated shelter, however technological, faces the constant threat of human and mechanical failure. Systems break down, stocks run out, sieges can last for months or years. Even medieval castles could not withstand eternal sieges. And after the event, what kind of world would be left for these lonely survivors? A devastated, desolate planet where trust, love, and community are perhaps the most scarce resources. The answer, as challenging as it may seem, is also the most luminous. We need to use the intelligence and resources that we have now to avoid collapse. Building underground fortresses for the privileged few will not save humanity. It will only postpone the inevitable. Signs of hope. Fortunately, new ideas begin to sprout. Projects such as J.C. Cole's, which creates safe and sustainable farms close to large urban centers, propose solutions that work both in the present and in times of crisis. Support networks, community agriculture, organic production, initiatives that build the resilience we need now. Bradley Garrett also points the way. Instead of walls, human networks of collaboration, where complementary skills are the real asset. Because in the end, it is not individual escape that will save us, but collective courage. What about you? Do you believe that these billionaires are just being cautious? Or are they perhaps feeding their own fears? I really want to know what you think. Leave your comment below. Let's talk about it, because, after all, the future is ours too. If you liked this reflection, I ask with affection. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel not to miss our next dives into the unknown, and share this video with someone who also deserves to think about tomorrow. And there is another amazing video waiting for you here on the screen right now. Click and continue this journey with us. See you next time, curious traveler. May the light of knowledge continue to illuminate your path.